Welcome everybody. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make NFT digital art with no coding experience whatsoever. So let's get right into the video. The website we're going to use in order to generate our NFT digital art would be NFT-generator.art. I'll put the link to this website in the description. Now, as you can see, no code NFT collection generator. Generate your 10,000 NFT collection with an intuitive UI. We support images. They even use GIFs, and you can even use videos as generative art. So you can make a video background and add an image, or let's say a PNG in front of that. So your NFT collection stands out from the masses, and you can get very, very successful NFT collection launches using this tool. Now, what we're going to do is click Get Started in the top right, which will open up the NFT Art Generator app. Now, as you can see here, this is the dashboard. So the first thing you want to do is name your project. Let's say NFT Art No Coding. You can then add a product or a project description rather, which you can enter your description of what your NFT collection will be. Let's say no coding needed to make it in NFTs. There we go. We'll change the collection size and the dimensions later. As you can see, the image resolutions are picked from the first image you drag and drop. We expect all images to be the same resolution. So this could play a vital role. Now in the background one, you can see on the left, this is background layer, which is always the first one that's in here. So as you can see, drag and drop or click here to import images. Images have to be PNG, can be GIF or GIF as well, and videos have to be MP4. The max size of each of them would be 10 MB. So keep that in mind. Now, what we're going to do is think about what layers we're going to use in our NFT collection. Most of them, or pretty much all of them, have a background. So that's clear from the get-go. What else can we need? In my case, I've already set some up, and one of them would be characters, and the next one would be weather. Now, most of the projects have things like eyes, nose, let's say hair, mouth, and then accessories. And these things, which you would need, and wait, there's one left, body would be up here. So, which would mean you need PNGs for your body, so only the body, then only the eyes, then only the nose, only the hair, mouth, and then accessories, and all these things. Now, you need PNGs, videos, or GIFs for all of these, which the amount of images you upload will be the determining factor of how big your collection size can be. Because the factorial of your uploaded images will be the different images it can create. So what the app does is create unique one-of-one images combining all your attributes and layers. So the factorial of your pictures will be the amount of different combinations the app can create. Sadly, I don't have any of these ready, but weather and character and background I do have ready. Now let's get started by drag and dropping our background images into here. Let's see, I have made an NFTs folder and a folder called backgrounds, and then I have all these background colors. Drag and drop, and as you can see here, I've imported 8 different colors, and the chance of this layer, or the rarity, would be 100% of NFTs get one of these background colors. Now, that seems to be good, but what you can do is change individual percentages. So let's say you want this light blue background to be more rare. You can click the picture itself, and as you can see, the rarity below here for light blue is 12.5%, which is 100 divided by 8. Now, if you say you only want this to be a roughly 2% chance for someone to get a light blue background, you can do that by drag and dropping or dragging the rarity slider of the file light blue itself. Now, as you can see, all the others change to 14%. Now you can say you want most of the people to get a yellow background. Say you increase it to 20%. The same for blue. There we go. Which in turn made light blue go down to 1.9% and the others to 11. So you can play around with those. Now let's go to characters. Import that as well. Character. These are my characters. Import them. As you can see, I only have 6 characters. So it's 100 divided by 6. Now, you probably also want a character in all of your backgrounds, so you wouldn't change the layer rarity, but you can change the rarity of a single one. Let's say dragon is very, very rare. Let's say 1% of the people will only get a dragon, which increases the other ones. Let's say a hummingbird is also very nice. Let's say we reduce this to say 7%. And then let's say most of the people will get a sloth, just for the meme. So that's 35% of the people. Now, this looks good, but what we want next would be weather, which is, in our case, the icing on the cake. So if you have weather, you will have a very rare combination of attributes on your NFT. So what we're going to do is, as you can see, 4 layers or 4 pictures in the layer weather. Now reduce the rarity of the whole layer by clicking weather on the left and then reducing it to 20%. So only 1/5 of the people will get weather. Now let's say, what's the best weather to get here? It's sun. Let's reduce that to 3%. Now, of the 20%, only 3% of people will get the sun. So the sun is extremely rare. Now, what we can do now is generate a preview. So click preview. And as you can see, this looks pretty ugly. Now, the weather is in front of our character, which we don't want. What we want to do then is drag and drop the weather above the characters. So background is the furthest back, then the weather, and then the characters. Click preview again. As you can see, we got a yellow background and a bee on it. Now preview again. Blue background and a giraffe. Yellow background, giraffe, yellow, and sloth. Now we got red background and a dragon, which is crazy. This is rare. And now as you can see, we got a blue background, a scorpion, and a bad weather blowing the tree over weather attribute, which is already quite rare. Now this is good. What we want to do next is enter our collection size. The number of items to generate is up to 10,000, so you can make 10,000 different NFTs using this tool. So let's say, for the sake of this tutorial, we'll make 50, so that the tool doesn't have to generate them too long. Now, as you can see, if you click the drop-down button next to Generate Collection, you can make 100 of these for free. It then has this watermark on it, so 1,000 would be $180, 5K would be $280, and 10K would be $390. But if you're taking this seriously and want to sell them, I would highly advise you to do 5 or 1K. And an artist itself would cost way more, and you would need coding in order to make these randomized and all that. So let's click Generate Collection. It's now generating. You can enter your email address, follow them on Twitter, and join their Discord if you want, but you don't have to. You click Download, or you have to enter an email. Click Download. There's our sample. Now we downloaded a sample. Extract the RAR we downloaded into our NFTs folder. And now we can have metadata, which we'll use afterwards, and then assets. Now, as you can see, these are the 50 NFTs we just generated. These are the one we generated. And as you can see, most of them don't have weather in the background. This one has, this one, 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 this one. So that worked out pretty well. And do we see any dragons? We don't see any dragons, as you can see. So the change of rarity also worked. Now, what we do next is look at our metadata, which is very, very important. Now, as you can see, this is for number 1, and asset number 1 would be the giraffe with a yellow background. So you have to keep that in mind. These numbers are important because you need the metadata. If you open this up in Notepad, as you can see here, description for number 1 is no coding needed for NFTs, which is the description of our collection, and then the attributes. As you can see, trade type, background, yellow, trade type characters, giraffe, and then properties. Now, what's all these? You need these in order to upload them to your OpenSea. And as you can see here, I opened up one of these collections. There you go. And if you go down, properties, these, as you can see, accessories, basketball, background, boring wall, dino, and all these are the properties, and you need your metadata sheets for these to be displayed. So what you got to do in order to upload them to OpenSea or any Solana market, you upload the NFT pictures themselves and the metadata that is related to those pictures. So they are displayed like this on the NFT marketplaces. That's all for today. I hope I could help you out in making NFT digital art with no coding. If this video helped you out, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.